We begin with the aviation sector because passengers traveling from Accra to London should expect to land at London Gatwick Airport instead of Heathrow effective the end of October. Passengers departing from London to Accra must also originate their travel from Gatwick. Now, this follows British Airways' resolve to move the London-Accra-London flights from Heathrow to Gatwick at the end of October this year, despite suspending the change in airport for the Ghana market a few weeks ago. The change in airport has already been effected on the airline's online booking system. But how did we get here? About a month ago, British Airways announced that effective March 28, 2021, its London-Accra-London flights will operate out of the Gatwick Airport instead of Heathrow. Of course, the Aviation Ministry, which was not notified of this decision, then called for a meeting with the airline to discuss the issue and, of course, to make it clear the decision to object to such a change coming on the back of what the Aviation Ministry described as a similar unilateral decision taken by British Airways in the past, which were unfavorable to Ghanaian passengers. Well, Fast Track today, Ranking Member on Roads and Transport Committee, Kwame Agboja, is asking government to sanction British Airways if they proceed with this decision. Mr. Agboja observed that in spite of assurances by management of British Airways to abandon the idea, information available is that BA from October 1 will carry out on its plans as I've already stated. Let's listen to him as he spoke to my colleague, Parker Wilson.
Ghana Airways used to fly directly to Heathrow. Of course, Ghana Airways doesn't exist any longer. And so we had British Airways being the only airline flying a direct route from Kotoka into Heathrow. That monopoly has led to a situation where in the past few years, British Airways have been showing bad faith with Ghana and their Ghanaian customers. In the past, we were flying into Heathrow Terminal 5, which is the flagship airport in the UK. Why? Because it's the airport with the best distribution in terms of, okay, I'm going to Atlanta. When you get to Heathrow, connecting your flight and other things, and the way it's been organized with a little bit of walking around or underground train, you will be in your new terminal. So it was, shopping, everything was okay. Before we realized, British Airways says Ghanaian customers can't fly into Terminal 5. They moved us to Terminal 3. That also generated an argument and other things, but unlike Nigerians, they feel that, or they will talk about it and leave it, and they will do that, they'll go away. Are you aware that when Britain decided to leave the EU, one of the first countries in Africa that they quickly came and did a new trade deal is Ghana? In fact, many Ghanaians are not even aware that the Ghanaian government and the British government have gone to sign trade deals. What is the content? We don't know. Because we are at that level of diplomacy. Just in December last year, British Airways started saying that they are moving Ghana, their flight into UK from Heathrow completely to Gatwick.
So now from the Terminal 3 at Heathrow?
Yes, from Terminal 5, we were moved to Terminal 3. Now we are completely out of Heathrow. The Ghana government did the right thing by rejecting that proposal that we are not tolerating that. They attempted in December and January this year to explain, and we didn't take it. Why? Because other African countries are still not even in Terminal 3, are still at Terminal 5. Nigeria, how do you call it, Kenya, and all of them are flying there. Is it the case that whenever the British Airways feel that there's somebody to mess around with, you can do that with Ghana and then nothing would happen? And I am saying that they backtracked somewhere December by saying that they are putting on hold the move from Terminal 3 to Gatwick. Okay. But behind the scenes, they've gone ahead to operationalize that. If you were to try to book a flight from Accra into London from 31st October, you would automatically be routed to Gatwick. What it means is that they have effected that at the blind side of the Ghana government and their Ghanaian customers, and that's very bad faith. And I noticed Ghana government threatened that there will be reciprocal action from them. I am encouraging government to go back to use the diplomatic channels to try to address this, or let's take some action. Sadly, there's no direct flight from Ghana, from Accra to Heathrow. I would have said that let's boycott Heathrow. Let's boycott British Airways outright. Let's boycott this. In fact, if we had any international airport that is worth that, would have said relocate them as well to maybe Tamale or something. Let's see how it works. And I think that Ghanaian customers, the Ghana government shouldn't take this, because this is show of pure bad faith with Ghana and